Cyrus targets Jason's family. Sam and Dex were murdered. Is Danny next? The streets of Port Charles are no place to be these days. Actually, nowhere in Port Charles seems like a place you'd want to raise a family. Danger lurks at every corner, and no one is safe from the adverse effects of mob life. Apparently, whether or not you're married to the mob, or you hold down an honest man's job, the violence associated with the business knows no limitations. The people of Port Charles are on high alert after a second mysterious death that took place at General Hospital. 2 patients were admitted into the hospital for their own reasons and didn't make it out alive. Unfortunately, sometimes we do lose loved ones right from the hospital. After all, it is where the ill and injured go, and there's no guarantee of survival. But Sam and Dex's deaths were not your average, everyday, natural deaths. It looks like we have a murder mystery on our hands. According to General Hospital recaps, Sam McCall and Dex Heller died tragically in separate but similar freak post-op mystery deaths. Although both arrived at risk, Sam and Dex were otherwise both healthy young people. Dex Heller's shocking death leaves GH fans asking why. It's difficult not to reflect on the would've, should've, could've's when it comes to Avon Hofer's GH role. Certainly, General Hospital fans wanted a backstory for the lover boy, mob trader turned cop, Dex Heller. Meanwhile, Cyrus Renault is out on there. According to long-standing GH rumors, there was much more story to tell about the man who didn't think twice to risk it all for an out-of-town job of white-collar crime. General Hospital spoilers and rumors claim that Dex died, but his father is right here in Port Charles. Yes, the latest General Hospital rumors tease that Dex is Jason's son regardless if he's dead or alive. General Hospital rumors. The reformed brother of Mayor Laura Collins continues to commit heinous crimes, but now he hides behind religion to carry out even murder. Apparently, Cyrus figured out that Dex is Jason's long-lost son. Psycho Cyrus believes that he's morally superior to others and justifies his crimes by acting as a vigilant for no one who's asked. For example, GH rumors hint that Cyrus killed Sam to send a message to Jason and to clear the way for Lulu to be happy with Dante. Similarly, GH rumors tease that Cyrus killed Dex to send a message to Jason, and because Dex was too close to the scene of Cyrus's most recent crime. He knew too much about Cyrus's whereabouts around the time Sam died, so Cyrus took care of it. General Hospital spoilers claim that Cyrus took it upon himself and did the unthinkable. Did he kill 2 members of Jason's family to send a message to the mob? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers update reveals that Nina Reeves and Curtis Ashford will join forces against Drew Quartermain, so they'll put their heads together behind closed doors. Meanwhile, Drew will be busy meeting with Martin Gray on a plot of his own. Tracy Quartermain is refusing to let Drew on the Quartermain premises, but he'll refuse to let anyone stand in the way of his romantic desires. While Drew cooks up a plan against Tracy and anybody else who poses an obstacle, Laura Collins and Lulu Spencer will trade info. Lulu will offer updates on her deception job and may get the news that Jen Sidwell has settled in Port Charles. Since Sidwell nearly wiped Lucky Spencer off the map, Laura may admit she's concerned for his safety with Sidwell around. Lucky could also be stirring up trouble with his Cyrus Renault investigation, so Laura may have multiple reasons to worry. Speaking of that Cyrus investigation, Lucky and Elizabeth Baldwin will seek the names of the patients Cyrus visited at Turning Woods. The goal will be to determine which patients might have died of cardiac arrest, but Liz and Lucky will face a snag. If Lucky and Elizabeth aren't given access to this list, perhaps Jocelyn Jacks will steal it for them since she's now a Turning Woods volunteer. Jocelyn wants answers just as much as Liz and Lucky do, so she may pitch in. Other GH spoilers say Harrison Chase will be glad to see Willow Corinthos back at the gatehouse. When Chase stops by, he'll make an offer that Willow happily accepts. That could involve some help to put Tracy in her place, or even a babysitting proposal since Chase is prepping for daddy duty, though Brooklyn Quartermain's conception issues could be a problem in that department. Across town, Jason Morgan will unload his anger and feel like he needs to do something to help immediately. The penthouse explosion drama has left Jason fearful about the safety of Sonny Corinthos and those closest to him. What happened with Michael Corinthos really shook Jason up, so Anna Devane may see that when they meet. Jason doesn't let his emotions shine through very often, but he'll indeed let them show during this conversation with Anna. Although Jason can't turn back time and undo the penthouse attack, he'll hope to figure out who's responsible. Anna has a hunch that Sidwell could be involved, so Jason may agree it's a lead worth looking into. Finally, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, will have questions when Sonny reveals his Los Angeles trip. It'll seem like a strange time for Sonny to travel considering all the chaos that's erupted lately, so Christina will think something's off. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Christina Corinthos Davis might just be ready to embrace the possibility of love once more, and this time with an unexpected partner. With Lucky Spencer now working as a bartender at Charlie's Pub, he has certainly carved out a significant spot in Christina's life. In the January 22 episode, Lucky and Christina raised their glasses in celebration of Charlie's grand reopening. There was a certain sparkle between them as they playfully alluded to the idea that a Corinthos and a Spencer partnership is always a winning combination. While it's possible that the writers of GH may choose to keep their relationship strictly platonic, we can't ignore the intriguing possibility of a romantic connection. It felt as though the show was putting Lucky and Christina through a chemistry evaluation. So, do you think they aced it? Some fans might oppose the notion of Lucky and Christina becoming romantically involved, while others may be curious to explore the potential of this budding couple. GH spoilers: a Christina Corinthos Davis, Lucky Spencer, and Liz Weber triangle. We are certainly witnessing the emergence of a potential love triangle involving Christina, Lucky, and Elizabeth Baldwin at this stage. While Liz and Lucky have been rekindling their connection, several obstacles stand in the way of a complete romantic reunion. Elizabeth cannot simply overlook Lucky's history of leaving Port Charles and the loved ones he leaves behind, particularly Aidan Weber. Liz will likely be cautious about diving back into a relationship with Lucky as she seeks to safeguard her own emotions. The thought of falling deeply for him only to face another painful departure is a worry that will undoubtedly linger in her thoughts. General Hospital spoilers: Christina Corinthos Davis might look at Lucky Spencer differently. Christina, in contrast, might gaze at Lucky and begin to envision a world of fresh opportunities. During her conversation with Elizabeth at the close of the January 22 episode, a smile danced on her lips as she remarked on how wonderful it would be to have Lucky around. Should Christina's feelings for Lucky blossom into something more romantic, you could be sure that Liz will be the first to pick up on it. This could ignite a wave of unexpected jealousy in Elizabeth, prompting her to reevaluate her own feelings for Lucky. Christina might be walking a tightrope toward heartbreak, considering that Elizabeth is arguably Lucky's one true love, but only time will reveal how this intricate story unfolds. General Hospital spoilers reveal a preview video clip has been released for the week of January 27, 2025. It shows Harrison Chase getting concerning news about the test results. Laura Collins questions Lulu Spencer about her feelings for Dante Falconeri. Plus, Portia Robinson tells Alexis Davis and Molly Lansing Davis that Sam's death was not an accident. GH spoilers for the week of January 27 reveal that the preview video shows Chase is with Willow Tate Corinthos. Chase's phone goes off, and he happily declares that his test results are in. Then, Willow stares at a phone and Chase asks her what's wrong. It seems maybe Willow takes a look at the test results. After all, Willow is a nurse, so maybe Chase asks her to look at the results and tell him what it means. That really should be reserved for the doctor, but soaps never seem to follow the same rules we do in real life. GA spoilers. BLQ's baby struggle. Fans already know that Chase and Brooke Lynn Quartermaine have been struggling to conceive a child. Brooke Lynn has been panicked that there is something wrong and even spoke with the doctor about her previous pregnancy. Maybe it's not BLQ but Chase that has the issues. This will force Chase to have a tough chat with Brooke Lynn, and they might have some more difficult decisions to make following the test results. It is interesting that Chase is with Willow when the results are in. Could Willow console Chase? These two do have history, and they are alone. Of course, it's possible that Willow is just there as a friend to Chase. Lulu Spencer questioned. General Hospital spoilers for the week of January 27 reveal that Laura has a heart-to-heart with Lulu. Laura asks Lulu if she's still in love with Dante. While Lulu might have feelings, she could tell Laura that Dante is mourning Sam right now. Lulu might also bring up that so much has happened in the time she was asleep. While Lulu and Dante could end up back together, the timing isn't great right now. General Hospital spoilers. Week of January 27, 2025. General Hospital spoilers for the week of January 27 reveal that Portia summons Alexis and Molly to her office at the hospital. With a shaky voice, Portia tells them that Sam's death was no accident, it was murder. Kin Shriner, the actor who plays Scott, is recovering from foot surgery. Few characters have a longer history on General Hospital than Scott Baldwin. The character has been played by a number of different actors over the decades, and has been on the show all the way back into the 1960s. While Scott has not been a consistent character in that time, he has shown up and disappeared throughout the years. In 2024, though, Scott is very much a part of the world of General Hospital, which is why many regular viewers have noticed that he is absent from the show's most recent episodes. Naturally, they want to know what happened to Scott, and when the character might be back on the show. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like this is one of those occasions where Scott is going to be gone for an extended period. Instead, Scott has been absent from the show because Kin Shriner, the actor who plays him, had foot surgery and is now in recovery. He has been wearing a boot since early July, and it looks like he won't be able to make his return to the show until he's fully healed. On August 13, Kin wrote on Twitter that he was counting days till out of boot and back to my favorite pastime at Vespa_official and acting, meaning that he was eager to get back to his work on the show, just as many fans are eager to see Scott back on their TVs. For now, though, they'll have to deal with a dry spell where Scott remains off-screen. Soap fans and writers are used to these kinds of adaptations, and have always found creative ways to write characters out of the show temporarily, or to write around them until they can be back on screen. Scott is an essential piece to General Hospital, but the show should be able to work around him at least until Kin is back in shape and ready to return to the role. Although Kin is playing one of the show's most long-running characters, he has had a somewhat tumultuous history with the show. He wrote on X, formerly Twitter, in May of 2023 that he had been fired, but that turned out not to be true, and he wound up continuing on with the show. He's also disappeared from the show in the past for reasons that had nothing to do with his personal health. Writers can decide when and where to use their preferred characters basically however they want, and Kin is at the mercy of those writers. Of course, it helps that he's playing a widely beloved character with a long history on the show. This time, though, it seems like Scott will be back in relatively short order. Fans will have to have some patience during Kin's recovery, but there's been no indication that the character is going to be written off for a longer stretch this time around. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.